Well, good morning, YouTubers, friends and family from around the world. This is Mike with Morning Dew Daily Events Worldwide, and we are on March 2nd, 2020. Welcome to another surviving day on this planet. Welcome to another video for Morning Dew. Now, just imagine waking up to this, in which thousands of people across Peru, Colombia, down into Paraguay are dealing with flash floods, landslides, as the saturated land is not holding all the rain. Daily evaporation rains across the rainforest. But we lost a lot of trees last year in the Amazon forest fires. The topography of this land is changing. Our planet is changing. Just some unreal footage here. Coming out of South America. Thoughts and prayers to everybody being affected there. Checking out here our sun at 304 angstroms. Watching some large connecting plasma filaments on the right-hand side there. You can see those darker regions reaching out for each other. The incoming sunspots have kind of calmed down a bit. We'll be able to see them a bit clearer under a different light. Here we're able to see the heliosphere being affected by the incoming sunspots. No coronal holes to talk about, no Earth-facing sunspots. Thank you, SDO, for those images. Looking here the last 24 hours for earthquakes, we did see an uptick in seismicity throughout Alaska, as well as California here. 3.1 in Pinnacles, California. That's this morning. As well, earthquakes moving all the way up right into Port Hardy, Canada, 4.2. And then last night, 5.7 in Alaska, Ametignac, following the deep earthquakes in Fiji, and as well the Philippines, 5.3. A lot of these earthquakes that we're looking at now on the map are from yesterday. Around the world we go. Earthquake swarm still continues in Dominican, as well, 4.2 here in Chile. 4.3 being recorded in Turkey at a 5-kilometer depth. Quiet across Southeast Asia. Here's the last 7 days for earthquakes from around the world for earthquakes, yeah. As well, you can see here many elevated rings. There's been a lot of deep earthquakes as of late. And a reoccurring pattern that I've noticed is that with these deep earthquakes, we end up getting awakened volcanoes or erupting volcanoes get alerts. So stay aware and prepared, my friends and family. These are our quiet zones. African plate, South American plate, Eurasia. Let's have a look at the Pacific Disaster Center. Latest volcanoes. Yes, sir, in Vanuatu, Fuego in Guatemala, Nevado de Rules, Colombia, as well Popo in Mexico, Sabancaya, Peru, Klachevskoye in Russia. So many volcanoes erupting around the world. Stay aware and prepared. We may have some large earthquakes throughout Alaska. Large low pressure system that is spinning over the Aleutian Islands and right into False Pass, Alaska. Heavy snow amounts, winter storm conditions, and a very dense lower level trough. I've been expecting the uptick in seismicity throughout this region. Today we've had the 4.4 in Port Hardy. Across the United States, flooding conditions still continue, as well as the United Kingdom. Let's get to the 5-day forecast, brought to you by Meteo Earth, Meteo Mike. Starting here overlooking North America, home base, Calgary, Alberta, Canada. As during the day, we're still seeing some spring-like temperatures, and then at night, dipping down to freezing. I can't complain though, that's for sure. It's been really super nice weather during the day. It's nice to be out in the sun. So later in the week, we're going to be seeing a large low-pressure system invade the BC coastline, and that's the one that is hammering Alaska right now. It's going to be hammering BC, and then it's going to have a little spin-off here, Alberta Clipper. Later in the week, bring a dusting of snow to Alberta, but there is quite a cold high-pressure ridge above. We'll see how far that dips down after the storm. Ontario, seasonal temperatures. Florida starting to really warm up. Watch as the nor'easter heads to the Atlantic provinces again. Looking over Europe, that Greenland monster just seems to be spinning around Iceland. Around and around she goes. Low pressure center here developing in the Mediterranean. It's going to bring some heavy snow amounts to parts of Bolivia, Austria. As well, we've got a winter storm that is going to be heading across Sweden and Finland into Russia later in the week. Russia is still very cold. Deep, high pressure vortex hanging out. Also watch across northern Japan, as they will be seeing some winter storm conditions as well, as this low pressure center spins off of Korea. And we are on the verge of monsoon season, so we're going to be watching the equatorial regions. And looking over Australia here, 5-day forecast shows rain every day, straight from the Northern Territory to Tasmania. 5-day forecast, that's a lot of rain. My friends and family around the world, stay aware and prepared. We are on an ever-changing planet, and we are living in some truly epic times. Thanks again for watching, and do me a favor, please. I've got a friend who has a YouTube channel. His name is Rocky. His channel is called Dragon Slayer. The link is going to be in the description below. I'd like you to please go over to his channel, subscribe if you like. He's a gamer, and yeah, please subscribe, hit the like button, and tell him that Mike sent you. Mike from Morning Dew. Central America, pretty dry, but watching this low pressure system that came from the Pacific. It's going to be heading across Mexico into the Gulf state later in the week. So stay aware and prepared, my friends and family. Could have a major storm developing in the U.S. Thanks for watching today. Leave you here looking at the south versus the north. Stay aware and prepared, stay young and have fun, and get your morning dew. Bye-bye. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button, subscribe, share with your friends and family from across the world.